Hello and welcome to today's video. So regular viewers of the channel will know that I'm pretty familiar with Nordschleife or Nordschleife or Nords or Nordschleife if your name is desktop, but I've never played it on ACC. I bought it maybe a month ago on a whim because I never got it when it released, and this is how many hours I have in ACC. After this practice lap, I forgot to get the screenshot before I'd started. So basically what we do in the video is I showcase a little bit of the practice lap. This was my very first time driving in ACC in probably 9 months, 10 months, if not more. And as you can see, I wasn't doing very good. It's so different to Assetto Corsair. Even the GT3 cars on Assetto Corsair are just easy mode compared to this. And this is with no setup as well. The car is completely stock. Yeah, this first corner was killing me. But pulling onto the track, what I noticed is, like I said, this has got the stock setup. The suspension is just too low and too hard. So like here, man, you're just getting battered all the time. Nords is so bumpy and this car is set up so stiff, but we still managed to wrestle it around like a decent bit of the track. Like coming through here, this was bumpy as shit. In the VR, you're just getting thrown around. But like the track itself looks so good. Like I was well impressed with the way it looks. So much better than the Nordschleife track on AC. And I can't wait to see the Nords track on AC Evo. Oh, sorry, Evo. So yeah, we made it this far and then we crashed. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna do a race. So we put the AI on 95% difficulty, I think, and 90% aggression. So the only practice we have is what you just saw. And to be honest, I don't think I did too bad. We're going to talk for a little bit and then we'll watch the first lap because I set the timer to 10 minutes. So we end up doing 2 laps. You kind of watch and see how I do for the first lap and then I'll shut up for the second one, and it is chopped up. I just showed you the good bits. But even doing stuff like this, like racing tire to tire with opponents, even though they are AI, I just don't get this on AC. We're always pissing around doing traffic servers or drifting. You know, you never do any hardcore racing like this, and I'm absolutely loving it. So a few of the lads that I regularly play with have re-downloaded ACC because we never have it, we never play it. And we went to play online, and like my online rating or the safety rating, whatever it is to play in the lobbies, was grayed out. Like I didn't have one, it doesn't exist. I haven't played the game enough to even get anywhere near to have one safety rating. So that's how little I've played. Also to mention, after doing that practice lap, I actually went online and found a setup for Nords, but I didn't use the full thing. I only used the suspension part of it. I didn't notice the like the camber and the tire setup and all that crap made a difference. It was mainly the suspension, so like, man, it was so smooth. And 2 more things to mention, and I'm going to show. One, the VR is on the left eye, where I'd much prefer it to be on the right eye. If I'm in a left-hand drive car, I want it on the right eye so it's more in the middle, whereas now like you're kind of stuck looking out the window. You don't see like the full track. I couldn't find anywhere in the settings to change it, so that was a bit of a shame. Maybe if somebody knows, they can let me know in the comments. But the VR itself looks so good. I remember it being really shit and like it was too bright and blurred out, but this was on the Quest 2. I never tried it once and I didn't like it, so I never went back. But now I've got the Quest 3, I was like, I'll give it a try, and man, it looks amazing. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I'll be back at the end of the lap. So there we go then, 1 lap down. Like I said, considering I probably haven't played this, I said 10 months at the beginning, but like while this was playing back, I was thinking about it, it's probably more like 12 months, if not more than that. So like I'm still making mistakes, clearly, and I think I actually make more mistakes on this second lap than I did on the first lap. Coming through here is like, this has to be one of my favorite bits on the track. It's so technical, and like the corners are super dangerous. A lot of people try and carry too much speed through here, I feel like, and I'm one of them. I do it all the time, whereas slow and controlled is actually the way to do it. So here's another example. Slow and controlled would be the way. Managed to save it though. Don't know how. Just yeeted over that curb a little bit too much, and it just completely messes your lineup. So here on the other lap, on the first lap, well, I think we overtook a BMW, and I've been chasing this Audi all the way since the start line. We finally get the move done down here. It's quite easy to bully him out the way as well. You know what it's like racing AI? Whereas if that was a player, I feel like he would have just kept it pinned and fought back a little bit more. But yeah, I did seem to find on this second lap, I don't know if I had it set up so, you know, tire wear or something like this was taking effect. Or maybe it was just me like becoming too relaxed and like kind of getting too confident with the car, where you'll see that here for like the next 4 corners or something like this, I keep pushing wide and I end up like dipping 2 tires on the grass or just braking a little bit too late and just not being clean. See, there's one. Luckily I managed to save it. I'm pretty sure we do it again here coming up to Whipperman. And then again on the corner after that, coming up the hill. Like, I just started to get a little bit sloppy. But at the same time, like, I'm getting used to the car. I'm getting a feel for the car. Or just the game itself, you know. Oh, and the reason why I chose the GTR is because my very first video that I did on ACC. No, the very first Nordschleife 24-hour video that I did on AC was in the GTR. The very first video I did on ACC, man, I was still using my G29. I was pressing the pedals with my hand, and I did ACC first time against 100% difficulty, and it was ridiculous. I held my own, I'm pretty sure, but I remember saying in that video as well that I can't go for more than 10 minutes at a time without my hand like needing to rest for days. Pressing the pedals with your hand was no easy task. Like, that used to batter the shit out of me, and now I've got my hand controller and this Fanatec wheel. It makes a massive difference. But we're going to skip this bit and get to the end. There we go. But yeah, you know, like I said, first time ACC, absolutely loving it. Gonna get my safety rating up so we can do some online races, which I might have already done. So yeah, watch the space. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. And we'll be doing a little bit more ACC content, I feel like. I'll catch you in the next one.